Kentrell Galden. How are you today, Mr. Williams?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Thank you.
Mr. Galden also has counsel online. If you would please state your names for the record.
Jeremy Delacino appearing for Mr. Galden as well.
Your Honor, Drew Finley, appearing remotely as well. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Williams, I understand that perhaps there's going to be a change of plea today. Is that correct?
That is, Your Honor.
All right. Would you go ahead and please state for the record what the plea agreement is that has been reached with the state?
Yes, Your Honor. It is anticipated that my client will be entering guilty pleas to counts 2 through 7, count 13, count 16, count 19, and count 22. And there are other parameters to this agreement. Would you like me to put those on the record now?
Yes, please.
Your Honor, it's anticipated that he will enter those pleas as charged. In other words, identity fraud as a third-degree felony with 2 counts, forgery as a third-degree felony, 2 counts, 6 counts of pharmacy fraud, which would be those count 4.
And that's a Class A misdemeanor.
And those are all Class A misdemeanors. There are 6 of those. And all of those the counts I just recited are the ends are all the pharmacy fraud cases. We are asking the court to waive time for sentencing. I have some specific requests as it relates to sentencing about the language, but the agreement is that my client will pay a $25,000 fine to the court. And Your Honor, I have a cashier's check in hand. I'm holding it now that I would like to publish to the court at the end of this. Upon payment of that, the state has agreed to a 402 reduction for each of those 4 felony counts. They would all be reduced to Class A misdemeanors, and the case would close at that point in time.
With credit for time served?
No credit for time served, and that has to do with his pending federal sentencing and an anticipated sentence within the Bureau of Prisons. So what we're asking is for the court to give no credit for any time served and to simply close the case.
Okay. Let's have counsel just approach and we'll just have a brief discussion at the bench here. I mean, you might with the stipulated resolution that the parties have represented to the court. I'm going to give Mr. Williams a chance to put on the record just a little bit more detail about what's happening with the federal sentence and the amount of incarceration that Mr. Galden will be receiving as to why it might make some sense for the court to accept the plea bargain. Go ahead, Mr. Williams.
Your Honor, thank you. I'm happy to do that. Your Honor, the agreement that my client has reached with the federal government is he's already entered this plea. This is a matter of public record. He reached an agreement that has yet to be accepted by the district court. I should qualify that a sentence of incarceration of 27 months in the Bureau of Prisons would be a reasonable sentence. And we're awaiting sentencing on that currently. But the position here is that is a significant sentence. Candidly, it could be that if he were sent to the Utah State Prison on this, the board may release him far sooner than that. But he's going to do this 27 months within federal custody, which is why we're asking the court to follow this recommendation and this plea agreement that we've reached of just closing.
Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Keep the G-Man shit free. I see that boy, young boy got slapped on the wrist. Got all those felonies dropped down to misdemeanors. The boy had over 20-something felonies, man. He got dropped down. There was money and a good lawyer do for you. And look at him, he come in the courtroom pounding. With his head down, don't even nod at the judge. Cause he mad, he had to go do some time. You do the crime, you gotta do the time. Y'all young jits, you feel me? Y'all don't get blessed like anybody young boy got blessed. Got all the fitness shut down to a goddamn misdemeanor. All prescription frauds and this and that. You feel me? So he got a 27-month sentence in federal prison, and he come in the courtroom with his head down. The whole time his head down. He unappreciative of the position he in to beat those cases. Instead, he should be walking there with his head up. Because people were saying it's over for that boy. He had a bad, high-priced ass lawyer. And he coming there with his head down, pounding like a little kid. You feel me? He still living childlike in his brain. The dude been in the public eye since he was about 14, 15 years old. And he got away with so much shit, he think he gonna keep getting away with shit. Then just last month, he pled guilty to that case, the gun case in Baton Rouge, and got 14 months for that. So anybody young boy finna sit down about 4.5 years. But he still, when he get out, still gonna be young. The only thing, his rap fans gonna be in the gravitated to somebody else. His rap fans gonna be in the grown up. They'll be on other artists by the time he get out. But he still should be able to do shows just off his old music. I'm talking about a rodeo tour when he come home. Cause people gonna be happy for him to be out. So he gonna sell out pack arenas just by his old shows, by his old songs he got when he come home. In his 4.5, 5 years, you feel me? And continue to run the stupid bag up. Cause he paid out the ass already. So he got a big bag waiting on him. I get from laying down. Get out, hit the ground running. But see, they gonna put him back on probation, federal probation. Not once he can't keep his nose clean. Maybe a little jail time, I better keep his nose clean. You follow me? The like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the cash out. $Hood Blogger.